Hello, this is me again. I felt drawn today to talk about something maybe a little bit juicy. I wanted to talk about exes. And I woke up this morning. It was like hours ago, the morning time, but I woke up and I thought I was still in like half a dream state, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna talk about exes in a video that I'm gonna record. Weird. And then a couple of hours later, one of my exes that, you know, that heartbreak that stung the most, he added me back on Instagram. And yeah, how weird. I was like, I'm gonna make a video and talk about exes, and then a couple of hours later, like, and actually a couple of weeks ago, another ex of mine, which also stung, but not in that capacity like the other one. He also wrote to me and was like apologetic for some of the words that he said to me. That's what he said, yeah. And it's okay. I said it's okay. And thank you. And you know what this feels like? Like sometimes there are these moments where shifts happen inside myself and like in life or something, or awareness, and then, you know, exes start popping up or something like that. And like these old, maybe unfinished things left unsaid, or like it feels like some people just leave out of your life, or you break things off with them, and even years later they're like, there's no relationship, or you never think about them anymore, but there's this very subtle little unfinished business string of karmic line that is, it's very invisible, so to speak, but and nobody ever cares or thinks about it, but all these years you walk around with like these unfinished, closed, completely closed off chapters of interactions you've had with people. And I find it interesting that life, even years later, will just find a way to bring that back to the surface, and it's like, hey, how about we now maybe can release this and close this off. And yeah, it feels nice. It feels weird and also nice. Yeah, I'm really starting to like just the people that come into your life is just there's such a strong um, what's the word, like I would say faith, but it's like, yeah, they were supposed to meet you and they mirrored something back to you that maybe you didn't want to see at the time, and maybe years later after growth and other relationships or other life events, maybe colleagues, I don't know, anyone makes us grow really, every type of interaction, and so years later just coming back to that, maybe that really old connection that was there at some point that was unfinished, and with a new set of ideas and almost maybe perhaps personality, like you're a new person looking at this from a different angle now, and it's just okay. Like sometimes you can finally understand something just years later and forgive and release, like that little bit of that tiny little fraction of negativity that was still connected with this memory of this person, perhaps. Yeah, releasing that, and yeah, that's a great thing if that shows up. And I think, like, if this would have happened a year ago, I would not have been ready at all to see it like this, to receive it like this, to release it like this, to even allow it back in like this. I'm not really allowing someone back into my life. I'm talking about allowing back in the old tie that is still keeping a little bit of a negative charge that just wants to be released from me. And I'm glad I have the opportunity. It's beautiful. And I wish you guys the same thing. I know this is really tricky with the exes. Yeah. And whenever something's ready, it will be ready. And when it's not, it's just not. And it's okay. I wish you the best. And salute. Bye.